Kennewick police are asking for the public's help as they continue searching for a suspect who allegedly robbed a convenience store last month. While Yakima PD are highlighting their latest cold case as they search for answers in the 2010 killing of a man who they believe was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And it's getting warmer with wet conditions to talk about for your Wednesday, including some rain-snow mix already this morning. I'll get you prepared my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to November. Welcome to midweek.
Hope everyone had a fantastic Halloween.
Yes,
they chose to celebrate.
Yeah, I know you say safe and sane for 4th of July. I guess it applies for Halloween as well.
I would say so.
I slept. Nobody woke me up with trick-or-treating or anything,
okay.
So I was happy about that.
That's good. I think I slept through all the trick-or-treating as well. So.
Excellent, excellent. But November 1st, so we are 5/6 done with 2023.
2 months left.
2 months left.
There we go, and then we're into 2024.
Yes, and we're 22 days away from Thanksgiving. All right, we've gotten you ready for everything. Let's get you ready for your weather. Quick look outside and very calm conditions this morning. We do have still moderate air quality this morning, but that will be changing tonight as we see showers rumble through all of our areas. So our temperatures right now, we are mostly at or above the freezing level. We saw just a hint, and I mean a hint, of rain-snow mix coming through the Yakima area. I'll get to that in my full forecast coming up. But just a hint, but more shower activity, luckily in the form of rain. We are much warmer this morning than we were yesterday. So let's take a look at what we can expect. For Yakima, we're going to see quite a bit of cloud coverage, maybe a sunbreak or two, but we do have showers on the way tonight. Highs are remaining mid to upper 40s, a little warmer for the Tri-Cities area. Again, maybe a sunbreak or two. Light winds with that with that moderate air quality, but improvement is on the way when we see showers come through as we get to our latter afternoon, early evening. So a chilly start to November, but still we are getting a little bit warmer and warmer temperatures are on the way very soon. Just our highs are staying chilly. Rain coming tonight. I'll break that all down for you coming up.
New this morning, the Kennewick Police Department is asking for help in finding a person who they say robbed a convenience store last month. The robbery happened on October 11th, just after 1:30 in the morning. Investigators say the person walked into the convenience store in the 500 block of West Columbia Drive. The person wearing a green hat, a mask, and a black hooded sweatshirt robbed the clerk at gunpoint and then ran off before police could get to the scene. If you have any information on who this person is, call the number on your screen or give an anonymous tip at kpdtips.com. The Yakima Police Department continues its monthly spotlight on cold cases with the 2010 killing of an innocent man in the wrong place at the wrong time. According to police, 20-year-old Kyle Flurchinger was standing in the backyard of a friend's home when he was struck by a stray bullet from a shooting that occurred at least half a block away. Investigators say 2 gang members were shooting at 2 brothers from the Sunnyside area because they mistook them for members of a rival gang. One brother was seriously injured but survived. The case stalled without witnesses, and now, 13 years later, they're looking for anything that will help them move forward.
If we can get information that's credible and that we can, take some sort of action on, that's the best. But there's no limit to what the information can be. It can be I heard through somebody. This is what happened.
Anyone with information can contact Detective Kevin Kays at 509-249-6874, email ypdcoldcase@yakimawa.gov, or make an anonymous tip to Yakima County Crime Stoppers. FBI investigators returned to the home where 4 University of Idaho students were killed last year. The university says investigators returned to the property to build visual and audio exhibits, as well as work on a physical model of the home. Due to the delay of the trial of Pullman man Brian Kohberger, who is accused in the crime, authorities say they now have time to work on evidence prosecutors can use during the trial. The university says it plans to demolish the home, but not this semester. We're less than 1 week away from Election Day, but Washington residents can fill out their ballot, sign it, and return it anytime between now and 8 o'clock on November 7th. Some of the issues on some Walla Walla County ballots is a fire district levy lid lift. Walla Walla Fire District 5 is asking to raise property taxes to support their operations by 24 cents. According to the fire chief, this is the first time they've asked for a levy lid lift. That money would be spent on some vital upgrades to protect first responders, to hire new firefighters, and buy new equipment to keep up with demand.
We're averaging 700 calls a year, and so you're looking at a couple calls a day. What we're really seeing right now, just for this year, we call them back-to-back calls or overlapping calls. There's 93 that we had for this year so far, which means while we're on a call, either it's a medical or a fire, we have another call happening at the same time.
Coming up later on Good Morning Northwest, we take a closer look at exactly what's at stake and what happens if the levy does not pass. Happening today, Visit Tri-Cities is hosting its 54th annual meeting and tourism showcase at the Three Rivers Convention Center. This year's theme is unexpected, sometimes unimaginable. There will be guest speakers, community awards, and Visit Tri-Cities will unveil its 2024 strategic vision. Doors open to the public at 11:30. The showcase starts at noon and it goes until 1:30 p.m. This includes a meal, and tickets are $30. We'll return in just a moment, but first Jason Valentine joins us live now for a quick look at the weather.
All right, we have entered November. We have chilly conditions this morning, but warmer than they have been. Not so much on our daytime, but rain is on the way tonight. A lot of changes happening today. I'll get you ready for all of that. My first alert weather forecast coming up.
A middle school teen has been named America's top young scientist after developing a bar of soap that could be useful in the treatment of melanoma. That's next on Good Morning Northwest.
Create a backyard that's out of this world. Right now, save $20 on the BGA 57 battery blower. Real STIHL. Find yours.
Saturday on Apple Valley News Now. A primetime showdown as the Washington Huskies battle USC live from Los Angeles. The Huskies, the Trojans. Saturday starting at 4:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
As our new Volunteers Count winners, Valerie and Steve Burnett, STCU is awarding you a $1,000 donation.
It says what we do is valued by other people.
Valerie and Steve have been directing the Royal Family Kids Camp.
Everybody volunteers, and we don't charge the state or the families.
It costs us over $100,000 to put on camp every year. Seeing these kids smile is pretty terrific.
STCU Volunteers Count honors volunteers in our communities. Please tell us a story of someone you believe is making an impact.
As the temps start to cool, it's good to know that Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather has powerful radar and the team to make it work for you.
It's the power to track approaching storms days before they arrive.
It's the power that allows you and your family to be better prepared for fall storms.
And it's the power to be on your side with technology that keeps you one step ahead.
Jason Valentine mornings, Stacy Lee evenings. Our local experience is the difference. First Alert Weather from Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Mark has been backstage monitoring his heart.
Next live, Justin Long. Plus, we go behind the scenes of our Halloween show.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Let's get scratching. Let's get scratching.
Tragedy, devastation, heartbreak. All eyes on Israel.
With the Middle East in chaos.
Every morning, turn to your trusted source. Good Morning America.
Tracking the latest this morning.
ABC News on the ground, on the front lines.
You can see the sound of an explosion.
What happened overnight?
Gaza is under total siege.
Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest.
I'll be here with breaking news so you'll be up to date as you get ready for the busy day ahead.
Every morning, when it matters most, trust ABC and Apple Valley News Now. Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back on this Wednesday morning. Well, millions of people have used the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. But according to a new study, most say they wouldn't turn to it again. Research found those with severe psychological distress were more likely than others to have used or heard of the 988 Lifeline. But less than a third of people with severe psychological distress who had already tried 988 were likely to use it again. The study's lead researcher says the data shouldn't mean the service is a failure, but that it will take some time to get it right. The 988 Lifeline launched in July of last year, changing from the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline to a broader focus and a simpler dial code. Since then, it has gotten roughly 6.5 million calls, texts, and chats. The study was published yesterday in JAMA Network Open. Now to a 14-year-old winning global praise. He's developed a new kind of cancer treatment in the form of soap. Here's ABC's Rihanna Nally.
Meet Heyman Bekele. He's just won a prestigious award for his invention.
It's called SCTS, and that stands for Skin Cancer Treating Soap. Its main purpose is to treat minor forms of skin cancer.
But perhaps most impressive, his age. Heyman is just 14. As part of 3M's Young Scientist Challenge, he came up with a low-cost soap that delivers cancer-fighting drugs via nanoparticles, which work to activate the body's immune cells to fend off cancer. The high school freshman from Virginia was 4 years old when he immigrated from Ethiopia. He says it was those years in his native land that inspired his creation.
I actually saw a lot of people who were working long hours under the hot sun. People work really long hours in the sun, and there is no awareness or any sort of information being shared around about how dangerous sun exposure really is. So then when they do end up developing issues like skin cancers, it's really just incredibly difficult for them to be able to afford the affordable cures.
And the best part of Heyman soap is just how affordable it is.
It only costs as low as $8.50 in comparison to modern day skin cancer treatments, which the average price of skin cancer treatment is almost $40,000.
His soap won him that 3M challenge, and he's been awarded $25,000, which he plans to use on helping secure a patent for the soap and to help pay for college. He's got big plans for the future.
So by 2028, I actually hope to turn this bar of soap into a nonprofit organization where I can provide equitable and accessible skin cancer treatment to as many people as possible.
Heyman is looking to conduct human testing on the soap and eventually get FDA certification. Coming up, Representative Dan Newhouse is pushing back against a national effort to rejuvenate the grizzly bear population in Okanogan County. And I'll return with your first alert weather forecast. Going to get you ready for the first day of November. It's going to be a little warmer and a lot wetter. That's coming up next on Good Morning Northwest.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, home decor, and all things fall. We're unique and we're here for all of life's occasions. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
It's a lot easier at home, right?
Can y'all just drag a couch up here and let me sit down? This is the best day ever!
Yeah! All right, Dulé, my turn! All right!
Celebrity Jeopardy, new tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
What's better than warm cookies fresh from the oven? All the tasty ingredients for warm cookies on sale. Yum!
Mix up the savings this Thursday for Super One Foods 12-hour bake sale. 2-pound Food Club powdered or brown sugar, 98 cents, first 6. Nestle baking chips, $1.98 a bag, first 3. And 1-pound Food Club sweet cream butter, $1.68, first 2.
Super One Foods 12-hour bake sale. This Thursday only. The savings are sweet.
Bipolar 1, I got help to push back.
I got help to push back.
We got help to push back with Lybalvi.
Once daily prescription Lybalvi is proven to treat manic or mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults to help you push back. Elderly patients with dementia have an increased risk of death or stroke. Do not take Lybalvi if you are taking opioids or are in opioid withdrawal. The samidorphan in Lybalvi can cause severe opioid withdrawal that can lead to hospitalization or increased risk of life-threatening overdose. Get emergency help if you have trouble breathing, become very drowsy with slowed or shallow breathing, or feel faint, very dizzy, or confused, or if you have fever, stiff muscles, confusion, rash, swollen glands, or problems with your liver, kidneys, heart, or lungs. Other serious side effects may include high cholesterol, weight gain, potentially fatal high blood sugar, uncontrolled body movements, which may be permanent, dizziness upon standing or falls.
Are you ready to push back against bipolar 1? Ask your doctor if Lybalvi is right for you.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need. I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it. You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance.
We have plans with as low as $0 out-of-pocket premiums, a network of local doctors, and a rewards program for making healthy choices.
Nice. That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance.
So call us or go online now. And Better Health. On a mission for better.
E.T. and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. We've made it to November. We've made it to Wednesday as well, midweek, and calm this morning. We even have a little bit of air quality issues. I'll get to that in a bit, but let's get to the temperatures. And we are staying a little bit warmer than we have been, right above or at the freezing mark, even for Yakima. Ellensburg getting close at 27. We're going to see even warmer temperatures tomorrow, as across the board we are going to be warmer than our average. So temperature trend, we are going to slowly warm up in our daytime hours, kind of matching our morning hours by Friday. And we're going to stay right around our averages as we move along in our weekend. So get ready for warmer temperatures pretty much across the board. So I said we saw just a hint of rain snow mix in the Yakima area, and we certainly did. It was very light though, so it has moved on, and we expect things to warm up pretty quickly this morning. So get ready for warmer temperatures, which means we're going to see rain on the way as we get to our evening hours. Let's take a look at that futurecast. Quite a bit of cloud coverage this morning, and then shower activity, maybe a hint of it this morning, very quick. But then as we get to our evening hours, widespread showers, especially overnight. This is at midnight, and heavy rain in the Cascades. So as we get to tomorrow morning, we'll start to see it move off into the east and then break up quite a bit by the time we get to Thursday evening. But we do expect on and off showers again as we get to our weekend. So get ready for those showers tonight. The good news, that will be clearing things up. Let's take a more macro look, and again, PM Wednesday wetness. So this morning we're seeing just a hint of shower activity coming through, and here's that low pressure system out in the Pacific that is pushing this in, and it's going to continue to do that into tomorrow. But the good news, that shower activity will be breaking up this stagnant air we have. We are in the moderate zone, so that will be changing as we move into tonight. So do get ready for that. Little bit of wind out there, but pretty darn nominal. We'll see a little bit of wind by the time we get to our weekend, around 10 miles per hour. So our highs today, upper 40s, pretty much across the board. 49 for Ellensburg, warmer for them. 50 for Hermiston, upper 40s for the rest of the Mid-Columbia. And in the Blue Mountain region, lower 50s. So we're slowly warming up. 7-day forecast, right around 50 degrees Wednesday and Thursday, then back to the 50s or upper 50s by Friday. Overnight lows above the freezing level for the week ahead. Don't forget to fall back an hour Saturday into Sunday morning. Tri-Cities area, look at all that shower activity that is expected to be on the way. 51 tomorrow, 57 by Friday. Overnight lows to the 40s Thursday late night. And in Walla Walla, we're to the 60s by the time we get to Thursday and Friday. So warmer temperatures are finally, well, here. We're seeing warmer temperatures this morning. Then our highs will be taking warmer temperatures by the time we get to Friday. For your Wednesday today, we saw just a hint of rain-snow mix in Yakima this morning a couple hours ago. We're going to see shower activity tonight into tomorrow morning. Could be heavy at times. Highs are going to be in the mid to upper 40s. We start that warming trend in 2 days, but tomorrow all of our areas will be above the freezing mark at this time.
Grizzly bears are on the endangered species list, and the National Park Service and U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service have spent years pushing forward on a plan to help restore the dwindling population in the North Cascades. But Representative Dan Newhouse says the people who live and recreate there don't want more grizzly bears in the area. He says out of about 200 people at a public listening session in Okanogan County Monday, around 6 people spoke in favor of the proposal, while at least 50 spoke out against it. They cited concerns about safety for people, threats to livestock populations, crop damage, and potential impacts to tourism. And Newhouse says it's not just a concern for people who live around the North Cascades.
These bears have the ability to migrate within a 500-mile radius, and so by placing them up in the north central part of the state, they could easily end up in Kittitas or even Yakima County.
3 more meetings are scheduled for this week in Washington State in New Halem, Darrington, and Winthrop. If you can't make it in person, you can submit a comment online on the National Park Service website through November 13th. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, popular toy company LEGO has released its newest set that boasts the company's largest piece count to date.
KFC's Wednesday Country Fried Steak Meal is a delicious value, complete with mashed potatoes with gravy, coleslaw, and a biscuit, all for the incredible price of just $5.99. Really, what's left to say? How about see you again next Wednesday? Country Fried Steak Meal just $5.99, only at KFC.
For 25 years, you have chosen Smart Law as your legal team. Times may change, but our commitment to you remains the same. We believe everyone has the right to exceptional legal representation. From all of us at Smart Law, we thank you for your trust and will continue to serve and fight for our clients and their loved ones. Smart Law, smart choice.
Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar. We're shaking things up. GMA Thursday morning. Missy Elliott. Right before making history when she goes into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Hey.
Only on.
I am here with Missy Elliott. Come on now, kick it.
Good morning, America!
Exciting news. US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro with a stunning titanium design and the best iPhone camera yet. The thing that I love.
Beautiful. Now let's cue the music. Green screen. And action.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Come on, man. It's titanium.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Cut. Love it.
That felt good.
Now you can get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us. US Cellular, built for us.
Did you know Ustria Health has 3 full-time board-certified orthopedic surgeons? Pain in your hands, knees, hips, or shoulders can reduce your quality of life. Orthopedic doctors repair bone, joint, ligament, and tendon injuries, which can relieve debilitating pain. Our surgeons treat tendonitis and carpal tunnel, repair broken bones and fractures, and replace painful, worn-out joints, putting you back in motion. Ustria Health, exceptional rural health care close to home.
Affordable? Yeah, we got that. Stylish? Got that covered too. Quality? You can bet on it. And during the Veterans Day sale at Furniture Row, you'll find huge savings on sofas and sectionals, dining groups, bedrooms and kids' beds, and mattresses. Plus, decorating your home just got easier with 4 years, no interest. And to salute our armed forces, all veterans and active duty military get a special in-store offer. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. The Veterans Day sale, on now at Furniture Row.
A unique farm that's now a park. Tuesday on KFKB Local News at 6.
Welcome back, everyone. LEGO has unveiled its largest modular set by piece count. The new brick building is a replica of the Natural History Museum. Comes with dual atriums and a removable roof and middle floor.
Inside, exhibits include a giant Brachiosaurus skeleton, dinosaur eggs, and geodes. There's also a large map of the planet showing the projected orbit of a new rocket. In total, the set has 4,000 pieces. It is currently available for pre-order and officially goes on sale December 1st. I always find it scary when they don't include the price.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I'm guessing it's going to be hefty. It comes on sale December 1st. I was thinking Christmas present, but that might be a little high, for a little steep for.
But a little fun fact, Legos are the best return on investment than any investment out there.
Really?
Like I'm talking gold, I'm talking stocks, because if you buy an original Lego set, like there's an old Millennium Falcon from Star Wars that is worth double to triple what it was worth when they bought it.
Got it.
So,
would that be in the packaging unbuilt?
Yes.
Got it.
Oh yeah, you
goes down a little bit once you actually.
Yes, for the nerds, you got to keep it in the bags.
Yes.
All right, quick look outside, everybody. It is going to be a wild November 1st. A lot of changes coming, especially tonight. I'll get you ready for that coming up.
And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, a tourism group in Pendleton is giving tours, providing an eye-opening look into the town's history. And Israeli officials are defending a recent airstrike on a refugee camp in the Gaza Strip, saying they were targeting a senior Hamas leader as rescuers continue to pull men, women, and children from the rubble.
In today's Tech Bites, Microsoft's new artificial intelligence work assistant. It's called Copilot, and it's rolling out today to more than 1 million companies in the U.S. that use Microsoft 365. The company says Copilot can summarize long emails, it can write responses, it can even attend a meeting for you. YouTube has stepped up efforts to make sure you see the ads when you're watching content. The platform says it's launched a global effort to discourage ad blockers. Now some videos trigger a notice saying playback won't resume until the ad blocker is disabled. Finally, DoorDash is testing a new way to warn customers about tipping. DoorDash workers can pick and choose which orders they want to deliver. Now a new pop-up inside the app warns customers that orders with no tip might take longer to be delivered. No word on when that warning could go live. Those are your Tech Bites. I'm Rhiannon Alley. Have a great day.
The Chase Ink Business Premier Card is made for people like Sam who make
everyday products designed smarter.
Like a smart coffee grinder
that orders fresh beans for you.
Oh, genius. For more breakthroughs like that,
I need a breakthrough card.
Like ours, with 2.5% cash back on purchases of $5,000 or more.
Plus unlimited 2% cash back on all other purchases.
And with greater spending potential, Sam can keep making smart ideas
a brilliant reality.
The Ink Business Premier Card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
The virus that causes shingles is sleeping in 99% of people over 50. It's lying dormant, waiting, and could reactivate. Shingles strikes as a painful, blistering rash that can last for weeks, and it could wake at any time. Think you are not at risk for shingles? It's time to wake up, because shingles could wake up in you. If you're over 50, talk to your doctor or pharmacist about shingles prevention.
A business in Pendleton is offering tourists a chance to get a first-hand look at the town's history as they take people on tours of the tunnels beneath the city. As the conflict in the Middle East continues to rage on, the director of the FBI now warns that the threat of an attack on American soil is climbing.
And it's getting warmer with wet conditions to talk about for your Wednesday. I'll get you prepared my first alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest, on your side.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to November. And again, hope everybody had a great Halloween last night. It's always weird the day after because there's so much excitement and Halloweenness, and then it's over.
I feel like there's so much time in between. Like I feel like the end of October doesn't quite line up with the beginning of November. It feels like such a big jump from the end of one holiday into now preparing for the rest of the holidays for the season.
I think you're right. It's from fall that's kind of with leaves and such to just kind of
the
downright
chilly fall,
chilly and winter and Christmas music and all that kind of stuff.
As I said yesterday, I'll be tolerable, or I'll tolerate the Christmas music starting today.
Exactly. I'm sure we'll hear it in the stores, but I'll wait till after Thanksgiving. Quick look outside, everyone. Let's get you ready for your Wednesday. We've made it to midweek, and we do have changes. We do have warmer temperatures this morning, which is definitely good news. We're actually at or above the freezing level for most of our cities, save for Yakima and Ellensburg, almost getting there, but warmer across the board this morning. For our highs, though, we're not going to be necessarily warmer than yesterday. We're still in the mid to upper 40s. We're going to see quite a bit of cloud coverage, maybe a sunbreak or two, but we do expect shower activity as we move into our evening hours. We could even see just a bit of shower activity for the Tri-Cities this morning. So keep an eye out for that. We even had a little bit, just a hint of rain-snow mix for the Yakima area this morning. So be careful out on those roads. It could be a bit slick this morning. Walla Walla, 49 today, your high, maybe a sunbreak or two as well. So let's get you ready. Chilly start to November. Our highs, again, staying about 10 or so degrees below our average. Rain is coming tonight, and we're going to see quite a lot of wetness for quite a bit of time overnight tonight, and warming temperatures, well, will continue into our weekend. I'll get you ready for all of that in my first alert weather forecast coming up.
There's a unique tourism experience and a chance to get a first-hand look at history that lies just beneath the streets of Pendleton, Oregon. Pendleton Underground Tours has been guiding visitors through the tunnels below the city since 1989. It's an eerie look back at the past and some of the illegal activities that used to take place under this western town.
And that's one reason that a lot of people just didn't talk about the underground, because a lot of shady business had taken place underground. But then years later, it's really a fascinating history, and you don't gloss it over because it's history.
Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, Jill Sperling takes us on a tour to tell us about some of the things these tunnels were used for since they were built in the late 1800s. Teachers in Portland, Oregon's public school systems are now on strike, and schools will be closed today. It comes after the Portland Association of Teachers Union and the Portland School District failed to reach an agreement on Tuesday for a new 3-year contract. In a Facebook post, the teachers union said they're on strike to ensure the district meet their demands so that, quote, every Portland student can attend a great public school. The top issues include pay, student discipline, class size, and the use of school resources to provide housing for students dealing with homelessness. If you plan on getting health insurance through your work, be prepared to pay more. The cost of job-based health care coverage for next year is expected to rise at its fastest pace in years due to inflation. Benefit consultants say while companies will pay the brunt of the increase, employees could end up paying higher premiums and out-of-pocket costs for care. Employee premiums increased an average of nearly 2% in 2023, while employer cost rose an average of 4.5%. Out-of-pocket costs increased nearly 6%. Turning to the Middle East and escalating tensions in the Israel-Hamas war, the Gaza Health Ministry says Israeli military airstrikes on a Gaza refugee camp killed at least 52 Palestinian civilians and injured many more. Gaza's largest refugee camp has been leveled after the Israeli air assault, with media outlets confirming that the airstrike caused craters consistent with bombs dropped from an aircraft. The Israel Defense Forces confirming it carried out the strikes and that it killed a top Hamas leader and other militants. The IDF accusing Hamas of using civilians as human shields. ABC News' Ian Pannell asked an IDF official on why the camp was targeted.
There were secondary explosions, and that the subterranean infrastructure also exploded or imploded as a result of some kind of secondary explosion, and that there are quite a lot of casualties in the area, presumably
civilian. Sorry to interrupt. Civilian casualties.
At this stage, I can't confirm that. I assess that is the case.
Now nearly a month into the Israel-Hamas war, FBI Director Christopher Wray has issued a warning that the ongoing war in the Middle East has raised the threat of an attack against Americans in the United States. Meanwhile, more U.S. troops are now heading to the Middle East and parts of Africa to bolster U.S. force protection in the region as the conflict continues. Pentagon Press Secretary Brigadier General Patrick Ryder made the announcement yesterday.
Today, I can announce the decision to deploy an additional 300 troops to the U.S. Central Command region from home stations in the continental United States. These additional troops will provide capabilities in explosive ordnance disposal, communications, and other support enablers for forces already in the region. Please note that we will not discuss specific deployment locations for these forces, but I can confirm they are not going to Israel, and that they are intended to support regional deterrence efforts and further bolster U.S. force protection capabilities.
Last Thursday, the Pentagon announced about 900 American troops would be deployed to the Middle East. Ryder stressed those troops would not be going to Israel. Jason Valentine is here with a look at your weather forecast.
We're starting off November with warmer temperatures this morning, but then well off our average for our highs today with rain showers on the way tonight. I'll get you ready for that in my First Alert weather forecast coming up.
More than 38 million Americans provide unpaid caregiving to family or loved ones, and caregivers often absorb those costs from their own pockets. Coming up, we'll give you a few ways you can ease the financial burden.
A successful real estate transaction requires a team of professionals. At Windermere, our team consists of experienced realtors to guide you through the process. With Windermere on your side and confidence in your real estate journey.
Mattress Depot USA always offers premium mattresses at the best prices every day.
But we are also sleep specialists.
Check out Mattress University on our website, mattressdepotusa.com. It's filled with information.
Like Beds 101, Mattress Anatomy 201, and Sleep Health 301.
And yes, there is a sleep quiz that will help you choose the mattress best for you.
Study it today, sleep better tonight.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Take a trip back in time at the Uptown Antique Market. Nearly 30 individual vendors with an amazing variety of inventory. From furniture to clothing, housewares to home decor, memorabilia, and much, much more. New inventory arriving daily at the Uptown Antique Market in Richland's historic Uptown.
'Tis the season for a holiday shopping tradition. Custer's 28th annual Christmas Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco. Join us as 150 artisans from across the Northwest display and sell their fine art, handcrafts, and specialty foods. The variety and quality of work make this a must-see event. Single-day admission only $8. Tickets on sale now at custershows.com. Get creative with your holiday shopping at Custer's Christmas Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco.
Watch me. Watch me jump, dive, and splash. Put me by a pool, I'll be soaked in a flash. A girl in the water to swim like a fish. Just 2 simple legs, that was my wish. I'm a sea turtle, shark, a seal on a slide. This is my day of fun, with nothing to hide. Watch me. Pioneers in orthotic and prosthetic technology at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
Have you ever had a day like this? Bad days are why we got in the game. Capuzza Lighty, Accident Injury Lawyers.
Wake up, people! Rotten sleep means rotten moods, rotten backs, rotten health. Rotten breath goes without saying, but you're in luck. During the Veterans Day sale at Denver Mattress. Save $100 on all Aspen mattresses, or take $50 off any Easy Choice. Purchase any Tempur-Pedic and get a $300 gift, plus 4 years no interest and free shipping. Kick that rotten sleep to the curb, only at Denver Mattress. The easiest way to get the right mattress.
Stacy Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Welcome back on this Wednesday morning. Well, millions of Americans provide unpaid caregiving to family or loved ones, often absorbing the costs of care from their own pockets. ABC's Morgan Norwood takes a closer look at the financial toll and ways to ease the burden.
When you think of a caregiver, perhaps a home health care nurse or aide comes to mind, but experts say they only represent a small percentage of the profession. In fact, more and more Americans are taking on the title, in many cases without the pay.
More than 48 million family caregivers are advocating and providing hands-on care and caregiving long distance to assist older adults, their parents, their aunts and uncles, their spouses, their siblings, and they are providing a value of $600 billion in unpaid care.
And with crippling inflation, it's taking a financial toll on families nationwide. Amy Goyer with AARP says she's been a caregiver much of her adult life.
We tend to spend about 26% of our income on out-of-pocket expenses. You know, that's an average of $7,000 a year across the country. Some spend much more, some spend much less. But that's part of the reason. Medicare does not cover everything.
But in some cases, Medicaid does, but not everyone qualifies. Yulia Truskanowski is an economics professor studying the reasons behind the rising cost of care.
There has been a trend since the 1980s to move away from institutions such as nursing homes and allow older adults to age in place, age in their homes, in their communities.
But there are options that can take the edge off the financial burden, including tax breaks. You might be able to claim your loved one as a dependent, or you may be able to deduct their out-of-pocket expenses. Be sure to check out what benefits your employer offers. There's also help if your loved one is a veteran.
My dad was enrolled in VA healthcare, and he was able to receive home-based primary care. They have grants to help with home modifications. Sometimes their caregivers can get paid by the VA.
Bottom line, take time to plan.
We really encourage people to think about the fact that, you know, if your loved ones are going to need some help, you might be needing to step in.
Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, a judge has approved a settlement agreement between Priscilla Presley and her granddaughter related to the estate of the late Marie Presley. And we'll return with your first alert weather forecast. Let me get you ready for the first day of November. That's coming up next on Good Morning Northwest.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Ride free with BFT. Check your student ID for the BFT logo. Show it to the driver and ride free. Don't have a BFT logo sticker on your ID? Ask your school how to get yours.
True love and marriage, it starts here.
Bachelor in Paradise, Thursday night at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health Dermatology Center in Benton City. More at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest membership-only savings book at bimart.com. It's 16 pages of store-wide savings, including a 65-inch Element 4K TV for just $329.99. Save $20 on an Emerson microwave. Plus, save on holiday family favorites. Kraft Stovetop Stuffing is 2 for $6, and Ocean Spray Cranberry Sauce is 2 for $3. The savings continue at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
Do you listen to the TV on high volume or have trouble hearing conversations? Then you would benefit from hearing aids. Don't waste thousands on expensive hearing aids when you can get Nano's revolutionary technology for just $297. Don't be fooled by higher-priced hearing aids. The CIC Recharge is a true hearing aid, not an amplifier. With rechargeable technology many customers say is superior to more expensive models. Call now and get not one, but 2 Nano hearing aids for just $297. Plus, we'll add a portable charging case and ship your order absolutely free. The CIC Recharge has a tiny in-the-ear canal design that is nearly invisible. Why keep missing out on important conversations or waste thousands of dollars? Call and get 2 CIC Recharge hearing aids for only $297 and free shipping.
800-820-2755. Again, that's 800-820-2755.
KFC's Wednesday Country Fried Steak Meal is a delicious value, complete with mashed potatoes with gravy, coleslaw, and a biscuit, all for the incredible price of just $5.99. Really, what's left to say? How about see you again next Wednesday? Country Fried Steak Meal, just $5.99, only at KFC.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Hope you're enjoying it so far. And we have changes as we enter November today. Hope you had a nice Halloween last night. And let's start with those temperatures. We are definitely warmer throughout our areas for your morning hours. Still just below that freezing mark for Ellensburg and Yakima, but that still is about 10 to 15 degrees warmer than we've seen this week. We are right at or above the freezing level for the rest of our cities. That is definitely some good news. Now, our temperature trend, it's going to take a little bit for our evening highs to catch up with our morning temperatures. We are still right around, let's say 10 degrees below our average for today. Then we're going to slowly start to warm up as we head into the next couple of days and into our weekend. We're going to be right around our average. So get ready for those warmer temperatures to slowly get there. So in the Yakima area, we saw the hintest of rain-snow mix coming through this morning. So you might have a little bit of speckles on your car if it's outside. Also, you could see some very slick conditions on the road, so be careful. But again, very, very light. The rest of our areas, though, staying dry, at least for the moment. As we move along in our morning, we could see a quick shower or two, but our main showers are going to be coming as we get to our evening hours into tomorrow morning. Widespread showers overnight, and then even some heavy cells for the blues tomorrow morning. That'll finally move on, and we'll see some clearing into our evening hours for Thursday. And then more showers are expected as we head into Saturday, Sunday, and into our next work week. So more showers. So let's take a macro look at what is going on. So this is where we are this morning. As we move along in the day, we have a low pressure system out in the Pacific pushing all of this precipitation into our area. And so heavier showers are on the way tonight. Now, our air quality right now, all of our areas are in the moderate zone, but the good news, that shower activity, that low pressure system will break it up. Better air quality is expected as we get into tonight and into definitely tomorrow. Wind speeds very light, so hence we do have a bit of stagnant air out there. So if you are susceptible to air quality issues, do take care. So our highs today, we're in the upper 40s to lower 50s across the board, as we're slowly warming up in our daytime hours. Again, it's going to match our morning hours that we're definitely warmer this morning as we get into our weekend. So speaking of which, 7-day forecast right around 50 today and tomorrow, back to 58 on Friday. Don't forget to fall back an hour. We get an extra hour of sleep this weekend. And look at those showers off and on starting really tonight through next week. Overnight lows above the freezing level for the week ahead. In the Tri-Cities area, 51 by Thursday, 57 by Friday, off and on showers throughout, and again, above freezing, even into the 40s for Thursday late night into our weekend. And for Walla Walla, the warm spot. Look at that, 60 for Thursday, tomorrow, and Friday. So those warmer temperatures are definitely here, and we do expect to see, again, warmer temperatures sticking around. So after this kind of cold snap we've had for the past 2 weeks, warmer conditions, but wetter conditions are on the way starting tonight.
Well, she married one of the most famous men in the world when she was 21, but her story has almost always been told as part of his. A new movie opening Friday looks to correct that. David Daniel talked with its Oscar-winning filmmaker and its stars.
Hi. What's your name?
Priscilla Boyer.
You like Elvis Presley?
Of course. Who doesn't?
But only she married the king. Kaylee Spaney stars in Priscilla, written and directed by Sofia Coppola, based on Priscilla Presley's memoir.
I read Priscilla's book. I was just so surprised with what her story was, and I just realized how little we know about her. There's such a famous mythic couple, Elvis and Priscilla, but we don't really know that much about what her story was.
Black hair and more eye makeup.
I don't know if I like it.
What do you mean you don't know if you like it?
Spaney dove into research to play Priscilla from age 14 to 26.
A really interesting challenge as an actor to try to take that on and to really sort of map out that arc before I got onto set.
He's not like you imagine.
Jacob Elordi worked with movement coaches.
We kind of spoke about internalizing the hips and the things in the wrists and the movements and the voices and kind of putting them into his body.
And Coppola and the stars talked extensively with Priscilla Presley.
It's a big romantic story, but then we really wanted to have the highs and lows and show this complicated relationship as close as we could to how she saw it.
I want a life of my own.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
A SAG-AFTRA interim agreement allowed the stars of Priscilla to do interviews during the actors' strike. A settlement agreement has been reached in the estate of late singer Lisa Marie Presley. It comes after a petition was filed in January by the singer's mother, Priscilla Presley, questioning the validity of her daughter's will. On Monday, a Los Angeles judge approved the settlement, ending a long dispute between Lisa's mother and her eldest daughter, actress Riley Coe. Details in the agreement were not made public. According to previous court filings, Priscilla will receive a one-time payment of $1 million in exchange for her resignation as trustee of a fiduciary entity created by Lisa in 1993. The late singer's mother will also receive $100,000 annually. The $1 million payout will come from Lisa Marie's $25 million life insurance policy, which her 3 daughters and half-brother are beneficiaries of. Lisa Marie Presley died in January after being hospitalized following an apparent cardiac arrest at her California home. She was 54 years old and the only child of the late rock and roll legend Elvis Presley. When we come back, it may just be the cutest traffic stop ever as one 2-year-old girl goes viral after being pulled over by police.
Did you see this? It says most people are going to need long-term care that health insurance and Medicare won't cover.
I saw that, and it got me thinking, if I need to pay for home modifications or in-home care, I am not prepared. Are you?
Not really. I mean, whatever happens, I just want to know that I'll be able to get care and stay in my own home as I age.
Right? I want that too. So,
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
Ooh, the DQ Cheeseburger Lovers Deal is back! 2 single cheeseburgers for only $5, or 2 double cheeseburgers for just $7? For real? Oh, tell me it's as good as it looks. Deal this good speaks for itself, I guess. But you better get it before it's gone. DQ, happy tastes good.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries.
Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you, which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
Now is the time for a new bath from Bathfitter. Every Bathfitter bath is installed quickly, safely, and beautifully with a lifetime warranty. Go from old to new, from worn to wow. The beautiful bath you've always wanted, done right, installed by one expert technician, all in one day. We've been creating moments like these for 35 years, and we're here to help you get started. Book your free virtual or in-home design consultation today.
In 2014, Benton County voters passed an initiative to fund law and justice efforts. For the past 10 years, these funds have kept our citizens safe.
Therapeutic courts means to me an intervention. 5 years ago, my child would not be alive if it weren't for drug court. The police officers in Richland PD, was incredibly helpful. The outcome was beautiful.
Continue to keep Benton County safe. Vote to approve Proposition 1.
Stacy Lee, Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather. Watch tonight.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's head closer to home. Very calm this morning. We're going to see very different conditions as we head into tonight and into tomorrow morning at this time. We do expect showers, but staying cool today with a little bit of cloud coverage coming in, and we're going to see more of it throughout your day with showers expected tonight into, as I said, tomorrow morning. Temperatures pretty much where we were yesterday. We're right in those mid to upper 40s, maybe a couple lower 50s kind of sprinkled in there, but get ready for warmer temperatures as we head into starting tomorrow, but especially on the weekend. And our cool spot, our friends in Boardman at 44.
Indeed. Well, it's pretty hard to operate a motor vehicle when you're 14 years too young to have a license. At least the police went easy on this toddler since her car is probably powered by D-cell batteries. CNN's Jeannie Moose has the story.
You know that sinking feeling when you notice flashing lights in the rear view?
Hey, look behind you!
Well, maybe it's not quite so sinking when the driver's only 2.
What did you say to her when you got out of the car?
Asked her if she had a driver's license. At that point, she had her mouth full of toothbrush, so she wasn't too interested in talking.
Yup, that's a toothbrush in Rose Fern's mouth. The siren noise was added later so as not to scare Rose. Okarche, Oklahoma has a population of about 1,200 residents, but after this video posted by Police Chief Forrest Smith went viral, well, thanks to Rose, the world now knows Okarche.
She got pretty famous overnight.
Relatives called the chief to come watch Rose test drive the pink convertible she got for her birthday.
You didn't even give her a ticket for BWD, brushing while driving?
I'm sure most parents would be excited for their kid to be brushing their teeth while driving.
She's starting young with her first brush with the law. Jeannie Moose, CNN, New York.
What's with the face?
I don't understand.
What do you?
Who shot that video? Why was she pulled over? There's a few little things that I need to know. I mean, of course, it's cute, a 2-year-old in a pink convertible getting pulled over, but I need to understand why. And there's no
sure
answers.
It wasn't speeding.
There's no, well, no, I don't think so. I don't know. It just, very cute, let's just say that. Quick look outside. I'll get you ready for your Wednesday, your November 1st. And my First Alert weather forecast coming up.
Plus, in their latest cold case investigation, the Yakima Police Department is looking for leads in the murder of an innocent bystander that took place 13 years ago. And we'll take an in-depth look at the Walla Walla County Fire District 5 levy and how it could affect your taxes. Good Morning Northwest continues right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.